Hi, it's Anita Potter from Anita Potter Productions, and it's another installment of Woot Wednesday. Let's see. When we last left off, I did that right after I finished the Quick Reaper Tips video last week. I found out I had an issue with my website. So I was awake well past 6 a.m. Getting it resolved. My web host was kind enough to go in there and reset my SSL certificate so I don't have to deal with that again until September. But that was causing me, like, I was freaking out. It was not good. I was like, I'm panicking. I just got home from work, did that little video, got it uploaded, was writing in the description, and I was like, oh, let me go make sure I get the right URL to where I want to send people to, and like the big security error was coming up. This site is not secure. I'm like, it should be. So that got fixed. Yay. I hope not to go through that again. Let's see. After that, I went and I started working on the Rate My Mix competition for a song called Patiently. Um, and I keep blanking the band's name. Campaign Like Clockwork. That's the name of the group. So I started working on that. I'm almost done with it. I just need to do some volume automation and live with it for a couple of days and see how it goes. I'm still see me fiddling with my glasses because the glare. Because I moved my camera and then I moved my chair and it's now all out of whack. Let's see. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? I did manage to make a new intro and fix the audio on it. Well, it's the same intro, same audio. I just edited it a little bit better, and hopefully that'll be making an appearance. Not not in this video, but on the one tomorrow. Tomorrow's what? Oh, it's already Wednesday. Thursday. Thursday and Friday. Yeah, I'm trying to get to 3 videos a week, which I don't know how long that'll be sustainable, but at least I could do it for a little bit in between work and kids and trying to run a business and get all that handled, plus all the other stuff that I do. Um, what else went on? That Yeah, it hasn't really been an eventful week. It's just been just same old go to work, come home, run an errand, come home, go to work, leave work, run an errand, go home. Basically, that's just all it's ever been for forever now, since this pandemic or whatnot. Then again, that's always what I've ever done anyway, was just go to work, come home, run errands when I need to. Nothing really changed with that. So I sit in front of the computer, work on mixing, production, working on my own stuff. I still need to get back to doing. I started making myself a track sheet, something that I can keep track of with my own stuff, so I know what I've done, where I need to go, what needs to be done next, equipment that I used, which virtual instruments I used on whatever track. That's gonna have to take some time to get that set where I want it to be. I got the BBC, the Spitfire Audio BBC Orchestra. What is the name of it? The $49 one, Orchestra something, and I'm blanking it. It's like 4 a.m. I was having some issues with OBS Studio not showing my web camera, so I had to run around the internet trying to figure out get a solution for it, which finally I found one. So yay! Thank you, thank you, thank you. Video I found on YouTube, where yeah, YouTube, things you can learn, people are teaching, and things you really didn't want to learn or know about, but it's like a train wreck. You can't stop looking at it. But beside the point, yeah, I need to get back into doing my videos on mixing, and I want to start other. I need to get back into the chance composition one, because I think what I want to do with that is use make myself a uh, oh, BBC Orchestra Discover. That's the one I have. Yeah, make myself a. I want to do that one all with the um, the Spitfire Audio Labs. A lot of other people have done. Oh, you can compose this whole song just using the Labs instruments, and it's like, yeah, people. There's like a lot of videos where people have done that with, and it may seem a little, I don't know, repetitive, but I haven't done it yet, and I just want to see if I can do it. Not like I would probably use every single instrument that's in there, but I might end up making myself a template just for that specific purpose. Go, what was it? F sharp major is the scale that I'm gonna go with most of the time. I may deviate. I don't know. You never know until you start tinkering around with whatever. You know, it's music is it's whatever you want it to be. It's whatever anything you want it to be. If you want it to be completely just off the wall and weird, make it off the wall and weird. If you want it like orchestral sounding like composers like Beethoven, Bach, all of those guys, Mozart, do like a full scale orchestral thing, make it classical, go for it. Nobody's going to stop you. I'm not going to stop you. The only one that can stop you from doing it is you. That's all it is. The only one that stands in your way is yourself. If you think other people are what's keeping you from accomplishing your goals, and it's like sometimes that might be true, but most of the time, especially if you're working by yourself like I am my own worst enemy. I will stop myself from doing things because I don't think I can do it. And I don't know anybody that has not gone through that. I mean, sometimes I still go through that. It's just like, oh, what am I doing? This is just utter crap. But you have to make the crap in order to get to the awesome stuff that isn't crap. But yeah, that's basically, it's like you're only as good as your own imagination, and you can take risks. It's just like at the end of the day, and it's like for me personally, if somebody else likes what I create, great. If they don't like it, that's great too. I'm not going to sit there and shove my music down your throat, because that's not going to do any good. You don't like it, you don't like it. You don't have to like it. If you like it, great. If you don't, great. I'm pretty easygoing. It's like if you don't like it, it's fine. It's fine. I don't like a lot of the stuff that I hear, but I'm not going to sit there and so what I'm looking for, put you down because of the music you make. I'm not going to do that. That's just stupid. That's what you wanted to create at the beginning, middle, and end. And that's where you got to your point where you finished it, and this whole train of thought has just gone nuts. You created what you wanted to create. You put it out there. People will like it. People won't like it. It's okay. You can't please everybody, so don't try. You'll drive yourself nuts. And that's not what music is. Music shouldn't be driving you cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. It should be just universal. It should speak to whoever it needs to speak to. And that's probably about it for this week. I haven't done much of anything other than trying to finish that patiently mixed competition. So close. I spent an incredible amount of time Monday doing it because, well, I had planned on doing it Sunday and I was getting all ready to work. Then my power just went out, and then thunder, lightning, whatever happened outside right after the power went out. So that was almost an hour with no power, nothing. I'm just like, of course. It's like anytime I try to do anything, it's just like a giant production. Like earlier, trying to get my OBS to work. And there's the cat again. Trying to get my web camera to show up. And it was just like a simple, stupid setting that I didn't check. So now it's all working again. So, and there's another thing that's been like, I don't understand what happens. It's like the other day, was it Sunday? Yeah, Sunday, wee hours of Sunday. After I got home from work, I was trying to work with my microphone. Not this one. I have a AT2020 sitting on another stand right to the left of me. And I was trying to record some vocals. Quotey fingers, vocals. And I kept having issues with my interface. For some stupid reason. I don't understand why it's been happening. And it happened earlier too. I had to unplug it, plug it back in, because you bump it or you move it and it freaks out and quits working completely. So I don't know if it's the cord that goes from the interface to the computer, or if it's getting ready to go kaput. I don't know. I don't have a clue. I don't have, the only other interface I have is that Tascam Porta Studio. That is a colossal pain to use. But if I have to use it, if this one goes out before I can get a different one, I'm going to have to use it. I'm not, it is what it is. You use what you got. Upgrade when you can. Yeah, so if anybody has any insight on what can cause interface to wig out just by an accidental bump. It's not like I like completely like knocked it off or anything. It was like a little, like moving my keyboard away from it, and I accidentally hit it and it's just stopped working. So I don't know what's going on with it. The cords are all secure, the back of the computer, back behind the interface. I made sure that my microphone was plugged in before I pressed the phantom power. So I don't know. I don't get it. I don't know. It's like I plan on upgrading my interface probably next year. I have some other things I need to get because it's like ridiculous. I need to get stands for my bass and guitar back there, and I so I can have them sitting here and not leaning on anything and then falling over, because I've had that happen when my piano was over here. I'd have my bass leaning up against between the desk and the piano, and it fell over. And I'm like, oh my God. If I had a stand, I wouldn't have this problem. I'm getting those next, thank God. Yeah, that's just me rambling on for about 15 minutes. Yeah, I think that's all that has gone on. So much drama. And still working. I've got 20, there's 28, is it 28? Let's see, it's 30, all right, 18 plus, oh, it's already Wednesday, so 6, 19, 20, 24 days until I go on vacation for 2 weeks. I can actually get stuff done instead of trying to get things done when I'm having to run my weekly errands and then picking kids up and dropping them off and all that. I can get so much work done. I'm going to get this nonsense dealt with, hopefully, because it's just out of friggin' control. I want my living room back. And it's probably going to end up having more stuff in here from a storage unit next month. So I need to get this done before that happens so I have space. Anyway, what have you guys been doing this past week? Any ups, any lows, any highs, anything that you want to discuss or talk about that went on with your week last week? Please leave them in the comments below. I'm going to be doing a couple more um, quick Reaper tips. It's like less than 5-minute videos. Just little things that I've looked up over the past not quite 2.5 years since I've started using Reaper that I have gone over in other videos, but they're buried and I don't remember which ones they're in. So I'll start making these little videos and have one come out every week on that. And I'll get back to the mixing videos. The 20-minute, let's mix for 20 minutes and then stop and then take a break and come back to it the following week. And that's it. How was your week? Let me know in the comments below. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.